Pastor Sam, while our answers regarding this morning's offering, Dale will be giving us a special number. God and God. Thank you even, Lord, for the things that we've been experiencing recently, and even for creation. Thank you because we know that for all these provisions, we know that you are the God who provides for all of our needs. That's why, Father, we ask that you bless all the offerings, that they will be used for the furtherance of this remains as please receive it first before we have our announcements that will be given by Greg Rowland. The nursing home ministry coordinator is ready. It says here that it will be today, but it's the praise team who will be reading this particular ministry. And I'd like to welcome again our guests and visitors. Today is the Hymn Sunday, but for the next 4 Sundays of March, of course, we'll have our contemporary praise team. Okay. And we'll give now the time to
Praise God for the message today. It is God's will that we are here inside the sanctuary to worship and praise God and to learn that it's His will for us to serve Him. And that's what I'd like to share with you. Ministry of opportunities. For all the men, we do men's breakfast fellowship every first Saturday of the month. For those of you who cannot afford to be with us, I'd like to encourage you to get hold of this book. This is what we're learning. And yesterday, actually, we are in chapter 2. And this is what we've learned. It's all about men as provisionary. What does that mean? It means that men, you are told to be before and ahead of time in looking for what is ahead of us. We are far-sighted, whereas our wives or our spouse, the women are nearsighted. Women are readers. They are into details. Men have this, we are made for reaching goals, climbing mountains, and seeing ahead. You see, it's not just all about men. We have to learn what our spouses are made for. But the real measure of a man is the spiritual and emotional health of his family. So, why don't you send your husband in the men's fellowship? It's for your sake as well, not just for ourselves. Also, the nursing home ministry, it's not only for those who can sing, it's also those who can just stand with us over there. And also, there are some of us who are in need, and we have this benevolent fund. Soon, it will not be my responsibility, but a member of the Board of Trustees will stand for this ministry of benevolence. Also, I'd like to share with you, Grace Sheldon's 95th birthday is coming soon on the 15th. For some of you who doesn't know him, and because he's not here, I'd like to give you some words of description. I took the initiative to host his 95th birthday instead of his pastor's son in Massachusetts because he chose ICF to be the place where he would like to celebrate his 95th birthday. Why I took the initiative as coordinator of mission way back in 2012. He gave $20,000 for mission. And at the same time, 2012, he sent me an email that he wants to adopt me as a son. And I said, wow, this must be in writing so that I can get the benefit later. However, this is really the essence of his 95th birthday. We as a church would like to gather around him and celebrate his life. He is still functioning very well. And come to think of it, all his children and grandchildren and friends will be gathered here at 11 o'clock on that day, March 15th. Also, talking about counting of the blessing. Sad to say, Elisa Malington is not over there, but I'd like to say, in behalf of ICF, I'd like to greet her for the 29 years of supporting and loving her husband, which happens to be me today. So that means please come down and enjoy the fellowship. Lastly, we are blessed last Friday to attend the 35th anniversary of the Japanese American Lions Club. Elisa and I were the only Filipino there, and yet they gave $5,000 for the victims of Typhoon Haiyan. And so we were like, oh, we did not go there just to eat and celebrate. We went there and became a recipient of God's blessing. And so while Pastor Sam was reading Genesis 26, it came to me this very word of that verse. Pastor AJ was sent to us by God to bless our youth. And so let's uphold him and taste the blessing, not just for the youth, but as parents. You're always a talk of household nowadays. And it's very positive because there's a great hope that the blessing among our youth will spread out. So let's uphold it in prayer and give him word of encouragement every Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you very much. For our closing, let's all stand as we sing two verses, two stanzas of Standing on the Promises.